It is Doki Doki Literature Club, my dudes, and we are back with episode 2 of Doki Doki. It looks like an 8. I never noticed that. Is my face in the way? My face might be in the way. Don't worry. It's up on this side of the screen. Unless my face is on that side, then it's this side of the screen. Fuck's sakes. Okay. Load game. I don't remember voices very well. Sayori. I remember Mr. Monster. Sayori. About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Or Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. By the way, I forgot to mention, I've made a little safe haven for myself. So if you see smoke going across, it's not weed. I don't know why people automatically always assume that. It's incense. I like incense. And I've got a cup of tea. No, I don't hate them. Back to the game. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Mr. Monster, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's... Exclamation mark, that's it.
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. See, this is what I was talking about in the last episode. By the way, last episode is very long. I'm very sorry. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. At least she didn't say head. Okay, the smoke is nice, but when it's constantly right up my nostrils, digging it's a little less. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. What?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Great. Awesome. Oh! Okay. When heaven sent you, when heaven sent a feather down to whisper to the fireflies that were shiny, they went to flee, skipping and skipping to sing with electricity and play a melancholy tune which gave a sensation of fear and passion, and their existence, oh for the love of God, their existence was a vibrant kitty with a heartbeat that led to a climax that made someone go boop. Yeah, that's right. I'm the best poetry writer. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I know you're supposed to do it according to the girl you like, but honestly, I don't know which girl I'm supposed to go for, and I've been told that either way, in the end, it gets kind of crazy. So I'm gonna leave it there. Also, it had that warning in the beginning, so another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Okay, I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Mr. Monster.
Yo, Sayori, I'm a rapper now, G. Home life, fam. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I play my guitar every day with the sensation of magicality. Oh, I'm a rapper now, yo. See, she liked that.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
What about being a rapper now? And now I'm English, fam. I'm English. I'm an English rapper, fam. Okay, I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry.
I'm also hungry.
Will you come with me to buy a snack?
Hell yeah. No thanks. Mr. Monster, you're stupid.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Be mysterious. You're gonna get all the girls with mystery. I don't know, I'm just... He gets all the girls anyways, so... Why... Never mind. Why don't we take a look at your purse? Oh, I see.
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. Except you have no money and you're a skank! I'm sorry, Sayori, I didn't mean that. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. Oh, she's so cute, man. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Oh, by the way, I need to keep track of time. Wait, no, that was my percentage. 10 o'clock, okay. I knew it! I know it! I can see right through you, Sayori! I'm sorry, am I screaming into the microphone? I'm so sorry!
That's not fair! How did you even know?
It's simple. Spaghetti! If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
Ooh, ah! Ooh, ah! Ooh, ah!
Sorry.
I give up! Don't make me feel guilty!
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Wise words.
I'm Yuri.
I want to fuck your brains out. Yuri suddenly giggles. Cause she said that to me and that was scary. I never knew how to say those. Like no one says that. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Mr. Monster to let me borrow some money! Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, I don't know which one it is. I don't mind, I say both. Your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Triple dot! I didn't burp.
Did I just... I didn't mean that.
Sorry, I like my tea, okay?
I got too absorbed into my book. When you speak your mind, Yuri, it doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Ow! Ah! Oh! I hit myself in a way that I clanged my teeth together in a certain way that was disgusting. Retribution.
That! Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Oh man, I'm digging Yuri right now. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What the fuck was that? Plop.
Kia!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Oh!
Yeah, what was that?
A cookie.
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Oh, okay. Sayori glances around. Oh, fuck, man. A tooth.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution?
Retribution!
Actually, that one almost worked.
What was her noise?
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Yes, hug your food. Everyone does that. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. What the fuck?
So good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
I bit my
tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours look really good.
Oh, wait.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
You're greedy.
Jeez! Beggars can't be choosers!
I disagree. My dogs. Just saying.
But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why don't you think I gave you that one? Why do you think? Fine.
Jenny! Hey!
Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
I'm sorry if I don't read the quickest or if I get confused with names and with the voices and all of that. I'm not a god! Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez! I get it!
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh, okay. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. If someone did that to me, they would pay.
Hey!
Yeah, I would not just be saying, hey! I would be smacking a bitch.
Did you seriously just do that?
That's like theft. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes! Monica! Can you tell Sayori?
Fuck! I don't remember Monica's voice! Oh no, wait. Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh.
Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either, Yuri.
How curious. That's a bit unusual. Yep. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay! She probably just had something to do today! She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised.
What, a boyfriend?
She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Bullshit. She's my least favorite, believe it or not.
That's true.
Okay. The smoke is not nice if it's right in my face. Thank you. Ow! Fuck! I touched the burnt bit. Don't judge me. Excuse me! Suddenly the door swings open. Oh no. Sorry, I'm super. No. Damn it! What was?
Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are.
Oh wait. There you are. In the complete opposite.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Oh wait.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period... Well, my last period today was study hall.
I thought of something else. Okay? Before I read the rest.
To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
Hey, man, I don't trust.
That makes no sense, though! You would have heard the bell ring at least! I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica!
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
Mr. Monster. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Mr. Monster.
Monica smiles sweetly. Hey, man. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck. Top of the morning, hats off to you.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Well, I mean, it's not really important, is it? Ooh, look at all those bottles and shit. Can you see in my mouse? I don't know if you can see it, but in the closet, there's like bottles. I'm curious. Are they smuggling alcohol? I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Yep. Because there's alcohol in there. See? I didn't burp, excuse me though.
Mr. Monster, Mr. Monster! I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff.
Monica and I.
So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks and tampons and cell phones and wallets and
I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Mr. Monster to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
This guy! How does he do it?
Oh, but I wanted to go.
He's never talked to them. Then he comes into the club and they're all around him. What?
It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay.
She's got red on her eyes, like on the sides, eye sides. Wow. Okay. Whatever. Words are not coming to me today. I'm sorry.
It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too. Okay?
You mean A3 paper?
Okay. Ready, Mr. Monster?
Yup, let's go. Or should I say... Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Okay. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a... It feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes, which is good. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make... My dyslexia doesn't help. I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. It doesn't normally do anything to me. But every now and again, if it's like W's, lots of W's, and then an M, that fucks me up, man.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
I don't know how I feel about this. That sounds... kind of dull?
Mr. Monster! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them.
So you want to be in acting class, okay.
Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland.
Triple dot.
Like that!
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Whatever, however she says it.
You meanie! I'm working super hard on this, you know!
I know. Please, I don't want incense right up my nose. I just want it to fill the room. God damn it. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing! But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited! The festival is going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, Mr. Monster! This classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission!
Objective 1. Find paper. The mission, Objective 2. It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. Talk to Sayori. Objective 3. Fuck. But in the end... Why do I always go there? I'm sorry. I don't know why. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Okay. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Sorry, I'm looking at the thing.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. I'm sorry. This piece of shit that keeps blowing on me needs to move. Thank you very much. Don't get distracted. You still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident.
Smack.
Hiya!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. That's funny! She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. You okay?
My forehead!
Sayori clutches her forehead.
Gee!
Oh geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori.
But it hurts!
Just do it for a second. Ooh. Oh, I like this. I like this. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. Sorry, I had to check something. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow!
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Mr. Monster! Where would I even find ice around this time?
I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to.
I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Oh,
I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Man, she's cute. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and ran out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. It does matter. It always matters. It always matters. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchase that one. See, it always matters. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. Whoa, I love that blue. You see the blue that's on the floor? I don't know if you can see my mouse, but that's such a nice blue. At least
they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. That's me. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. She did that a while ago.
It stings! Ow, 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 ow.
Just bear with it. I'm sorry, bless me. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Mr. Monster. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean? Dun dun dun!
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump.
Can I just say that this music is awesome?
And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Sorry, I had to move my mic. Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. How? If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. You weren't rushing her at all.
Mr. Monster.
You were just saying, let's move. That's not rushing.
I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. and I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right, Mr. Monster. I'm so glad that nothing.
Ay.
I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
In some ways, yes. Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. Yeah, well, she has the nicest eyes of all of them, if you ask me. We remain silent for a moment, and the trick about falling in love with someone's appearance, you fall in love with their eyes first, because their eyes don't get old.
She's so silly and clumsy on the outside.
You know what I mean? The eyes don't deteriorate in appearance. So, what I'm saying is eyes are nice, okay? She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
You look fine. Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
Ah!
Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I gotta drink from my tea again. Just a moment. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. Right, there we go. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
You're back.
No.
You're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine, don't worry about.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. ... Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Aha! I have it right here.
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all of the stuff!
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Mr. Monster.
Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure!
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems?
Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, fuck. Let's go, Yuri. She's got talent. She tells me stuff. Let's see what you've written for today. Triple dot.
Well done, Mr. Monster. Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Fuck! Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire other people. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, Well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Okay, is there a way for me to, like, read it? Like... Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, good. Everything's good. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. Okay. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Fuck, I know what this is about. Oh shit, I know what this is about. She cuts herself, doesn't she? Fuck. Oh no. Oh no, Yuri. Oh no. Fuck. She's got problems. She needs my help. But Sayori is like been my best friend all the time. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. Fuck. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. Jesus. The raccoon becomes excited. Jesus. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. Oh my god, this is gory. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Okay, so I'm not going to go into detail with this. It's just pretty clear that she cuts herself. The raccoon, an urge. The raccoon, as she said, is metaphorical for her desire to cut and what causes her to cut. The bread is what she feeds on to create the cutting. That makes sense. So like all her problems in life are the bread, which she then gives to the raccoon, and the raccoon is the urge to cut herself. You see what I'm saying? So I don't like it. I mean, I like it. It's a great poem. It's an amazing poem, but I don't like the connotations.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Sure, tell yourself that.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way.
So a postmodernist, huh?
I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Fuck. Unusual hobbies, huh? Yeah, sure. Like feeding raccoons. Yeah, totally.
It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me.
See, I want to talk about this quickly. Because this has just brought up something very serious about cutting yourself and self-harm. So, the thing about self-harm. Firstly, a lot of people think that people who self-harm are stupid because they're suicidal and they just don't know how to cut themselves properly. And that's ridiculous, because you don't have to be suicidal to be in enough pain to cut yourself. Cutting yourself in that situation is more, it's like, it kind of gives a release of emotion. Like, the pain forces you to focus on that. For a lot of people, not for all people, but for a lot of people, the situation is that you're forced to focus on the pain. For a lot of other people, it's purely that they feel they're not good enough for stuff, and they need to punish themselves. And there's a whole list of reasons why people do it. It's not just I don't do it. In case you're wondering, I didn't say why I do it. I said why do it. I missed people. It's relatively close to my heart because of people that have in the past gone through this shit, and how can I say it? Basically, you don't need to feel like you're worthless, and you don't need to feel like you can't do anything and you can't get anywhere emotionally unless you cut yourself. Because, how do I say this? Basically, I just want to give an example. Two of my friends back in the day, they would constantly cut themselves quite badly, and at first I tried helping them, tried to like talk to them about it and stuff, but that didn't work. And what I'm saying is, both of them by themselves got over it. So it's better to get help, I think, because it means more. It actually becomes a lot easier on yourself. I know it's very hard in the beginning to get help, but it becomes a lot easier on yourself. And secondly, it's more how do I say it? You start feeling loved again, and you start feeling less like you have to punish yourself. But if you just can't do that, you can do it by yourself. I've known lots of people that have done it by themselves, as in they've gotten over it and they've made themselves more happy with who they are, and they've figured out some stuff in themselves that has allowed them to get further with their emotional self, their emotional being. I also want to talk about the fact that if you cut yourself and you show it off to people, you're not depressed and you're not anxious. You're a fucking attention seeker and you need to get out of here. I just wanted to say that because so many times have I dealt with people that are like, oh, I cut myself so much, see? And they have huge scars, sure. But it's because they're seeking attention. Like, they do it and then they purposefully wear, like, look at Yuri. She's wearing long stuff. She's hiding it. That's generally, and I'm not saying this is all people that don't hide them, because there are some people, like one of those friends back in the day didn't hide them, but she didn't purposefully go out of her way to show people, like, hey, look at my scars, you know what I mean? If you're doing that, you're seeking attention on a raw level, and that is not going to help you in any way. And I'm not saying that you're a bad person for doing that, because a lot of people do that because they want that love that they feel they don't have in their life. So a lot of people, instead of love, just constantly seek attention. The reason I got angry about it in the beginning was because most of the people I dealt with, a few people that I'm thinking about in particular, were just attention whores to the point of like I made them aware of all these things, helped them get into therapy. They finished, they got out, they said everything was fine. Next few days they come back with these huge scars and they make it even more clear to everyone that they've been cutting, and I'm like, I'm done with you. You know, if you want to be like that, if you want to be like, it mustn't get to the point where it's harming other people. Basically, let's put it that way. You mustn't be harming other people. You shouldn't be harming yourself either. But I'm sorry, am I going on a tangent? I just feel like this is very close to my heart. This whole game is supposedly going to be very close to my heart because of the topics that it deals with. But basically, if you're seeking that attention, rather seek help. Don't go up to everyone and be like, hey, look. Go to a specific person, like a teacher, or if you're older, maybe a therapist, or just someone that you can depend on for being there. Doesn't have to be for attention, it can just be for being there. And slowly you will see that you'll start getting better at your attention seeking and at your anxiety. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm also a huge attention seeker, but not about negative things. I think that's the big thing for me, is you shouldn't seek negative attention or petty attention, because that feeds into your wrongdoings to yourself. Okay, but I'm sorry, I went on a tangent. That was probably like 10 minutes talk of anxiety and cutting. Anyways, I'ma go back right into the I'm sorry. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Mr. Monster? See, that's why I respect Yuri. Because she doesn't want to be doing it. And you can see that because she's hiding them. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. Okay, well now comes another thing. Do you carry a knife on you at all times? The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Oh, I love you, Yuri. I love you. I might be ranting a little bit now, just like I was back then, Yuri. Don't worry. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. And I'm very glad that you dudes are good listeners. Thank you. Let's go with Natsuki.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last...
Oh, wait.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew? What?
Fuck. Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey! What makes you...
Wait, maybe
that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Good to think of it. This kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so? What is with this, Do you dudes, any of you, go, No, you don't! Why? Why is it a thing? Why is it a word?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Well, you don't have to be someone's type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so, fluffy
spend so much time with someone like you?
It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Wow. I think Natsuki's become my least favorite. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here!
Amy likes spiders. She's got the best handwriting. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she... Oh my god. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, so this is the... I don't know how I chose that so perfectly. We just talked about someone with a damaging, destructive, or as Natsuki would put it, a gross hobby, which was Yuri. And now we've come right into this poem, which is about not accepting. And you know, we had that discussion with Yuri about acceptance, and you have to embrace people's darker sides and stuff like that. And here Natsuki is saying she don't want none of that shit. She ain't putting up with none of that shit. She wants only happiness. So she's not, you know, willing to put up with gross hobbies. Sorry, I don't know how to word this. She doesn't want to put up with gross hobbies, even though it's kept private, like Yuri's is, and it's a hobby, like Yuri said it was, and it doesn't hurt anyone, because Yuri doesn't hurt anyone. Specifically, she hides them so that she can't hurt them in multiple ways. Like, she can't hurt them by making them worry about her and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Amy has a lot of friends. However, that is not Yuri. Amy has a lot of friends. I guess that's just... I'm not saying she's specifically talking about Yuri. I'm just saying that was such a coincidence that we went from Yuri to this poem. But, so Amy has a lot of friends. So, basically, it's like she's taken... It actually seems like she's taken from all three of the girls. All three of the other girls in this room. Because Yuri was the hobbies. Monica is like the popular and everything, and she's a cute singing voice. And what's her name? Sayori helps a lot. Sayori, you know, goes out of her way to help people. From what I've seen, from what I've heard. And here it says the world is better off without spider lovers. That hits me hard, because that is something my brother would say. And it's so ignorant and oblivious, and it just sends me over the edge. Because, how do I explain it? It's basically saying, if you do that shit, you should just be dead. And that's not how life works. If you do that shit, there's a problem, but it's not because of you. There's a problem there because of surroundings and situations and an environment. It's not the person. You know what I mean? I mean, in some cases it is the person. Like I said, the attention seekers that are seeking attention just for pleasure and not actually because they need it. Not actually because they don't get love or anything. You see what I'm saying? So, Yeah, it's an ignorant statement. So, anyways, she also then says she's gonna tell everyone. I'm curious to see where this goes.
Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short.
I'm gonna just take a short. Dagu.
I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
I think I preferred yesterday's a lot more. No, of course not. I mean, last episode. Anyway, the message
is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being.
Okay, we'll finish this day.
Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Wow. Do you know people like that? Oh! Natsuki is saying... Natsuki is not saying that she is like that. Natsuki is saying that she wrote about a person who is an ignorant jerk and would think that way. Okay, Natsuki, I like you a lot more, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. Pat. Do you want some pats? Pat. There we go, my dudes. Pat. Everything good. Do you know people like that?
Of course! It's about how everyone thinks It doesn't matter!
So it's about you. You're the pre-subject, as it would be. You are what the subject is talking about, and what the subject hates. Okay.
That doesn't matter! It can be about anything!
So what would your problem be? Like, it can't be that you love spiders. It's just... Maybe you like girls. Maybe you're lesbian. That would explain a little, like why she hated that a boy came into the club and stuff. But I don't know.
I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you.
Both you and Yuri have said that.
But that just makes people stupid! Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it. Okay, I am sorry. Hiccups, burps, whatever the fuck is right here, please. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. Of you. I missed it. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she... I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies.
I love that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff.
Natsuki, you're growing. I like it. You're maturing. Character growth.
I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all.
Can I just say that my voice is so sore? Oh my god, can the day get any slower? It's just like being back in school.
I don't like writing!
Except I'm surrounded by nice girls, and they all try and help me and push me to be a better person, etc, etc. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that! I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
You already know what you're gonna write about? Really? I get there and I click on words. Who should I show my poem to next? I want to save Sayori for last because I feel like I'm going for Sayori. I feel like that's something. I don't know. We have history, and also she. I don't know. She seems like the most herself. If that makes sense. I might be wrong there. She might be putting a facade. Everyone might be putting a facade. Actually, Yuri's putting a facade over her. What's her name is putting a facade. Natsuki's putting a facade over whatever her weird hobby is.
Hi again, Mr. Monster. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Triple dot. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy. It's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too.
Oh, will I get a chance to be like... choose talk to them, or talk to them?
I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, this is awesome. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, speaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. What? Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. What's a chalkboard? Oh. It's not about the chalkboard, it's the turntable. You play something on a turntable. And you play the vinyl on the turntable, actually. So, I get it. But you don't put a pizza crust on a chalkboard. Whatever. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
Okay.
Load me. Someone did say that I should open my game files. Let's see how we do that. I've never actually done that. If I'm being honest. Can someone help? Can you help? Because I can back up the game files. Local files. Browse local files. Okay, now what? Where must I go? Into game? Is that where I go? Someone said I must open files, but I don't know what files I must open. Yeah, okay. Maybe I just leave it like this. Maybe I just leave it here. Hey, what do you think? Probably. I'm gonna leave it like that and we're gonna go back into the game. Load me. Well, that's nice. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Oh, I didn't talk about it. Truthfully, I don't really get it. If I'm being honest, I don't get that one. Also, I just want to move on with the story now because my voice is sore. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper.
I see that.
Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic.
It isn't magic. The way
I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
Okay. That's nice. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader.
Okay, well, I'm actually gonna end that episode there. If I continue anymore, my voice is gonna be dead. So
putting it that way, not every poem is about
something. Oh my god! Fucking burps. Okay, we're gonna save over there. Yep, that's perfect. And gonna return, and I'm gonna go ahead and open these. Check anything came through. Log. Nope. Nope. It all seems fine. It all seems fine. Right? Yep. Yep. Honestly, I don't know what they would be talking about. About there being something that would pop up in this. I don't know where it would be. I don't know what that is. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave that episode there. Thank you for watching, dudes. Oh, wait, let me go to... I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. Leave a like and comment. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.